We're Ben and Emily, and we live full-time in this, our self-converted old ambulance Ronnie. He's a good lad, he's taken us all over the UK and Europe, and now he's taking us to the Scottish Highlands.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We've made it to the Isle of Skye.
We know it's a touristy part of Scotland, but it's been on our list for ages and we really want to see what it's all about. It is November, so maybe there's going to be a few less people.
And we're not sure how much is going to be open as well, but we're going to find out.
First things first, we have a very special old man that we need to go and see. So before we head off, I'm just going to take you up this little mound here and show you the view. It's such a cool park up. We actually arrived in Skye yesterday. We took the Skye Bridge to get here rather than a ferry. The ferry goes from like further down south on the mainland from a place called Malig. There might be other places you can get it to, but that's the place I know. And yeah, this was such an awesome park up. I don't know how easy it's actually going to be to find park ups on Skye. We're not sure yet. And there was a few dog walkers yesterday and a guy came and walked this morning, but it's been super quiet, a couple of cars, quite a few lovely sheep, and obviously the incredible views. But what an amazing day. We cannot believe the sun is out at last. It has been so grey and wet since we got to Scotland, pretty much. Yeah, obviously that's what we're expecting. We know Scotland's a soggy, damp, grey place sometimes, but when the sun is out, oh my goodness, what a difference it makes. It is absolutely beautiful. We are heading to the Old Man of Store, which is a very special rock formation just above the town of Portree, which I think is the biggest town in Skye. Let's go. We are still using the map, guys, but to be honest, there's only like 2 roads, so you can't go too wrong. Let's go. Look at this glorious sunshine. So nice. Guys, there's something that we have needed for Ronnie since we bought him and kitted him out nearly 2 years ago, and that is a dash cam. They are a pretty essential piece of kit, whether you're doing long road trips like us or just for daily use, and they definitely give you that peace of mind. So when VIOFO reached out to us, we were very happy, as we know that they create high quality dash cams. They have sent us their A329SW model. And guys, it is impressive. The build quality is very high and the camera footage is amazing. So this setup has a front-facing 4K camera, a 2K waterproof rear-facing camera, and a 2K infrared fisheye cabin camera. This has a 210-degree angle fisheye lens, so it can see right the sides of the cabin of the vehicle. And the infrared ensures really clear nighttime recording as well. All 3 channels have Sony StarViz 2 sensors and HDR support, so less noise and clear nighttime capture. One of the VIOFO A329's distinctive features is the low power impact detection feature. Guys, this is really cool. I did not know dash cams could do this, but this one can. So if you're out of your vehicle and obviously your vehicle is off, the VIOFO will be on standby. But if there is an impact, the VIOFO will turn on within 2 seconds and record for a minute. So if in an unfortunate situation where something bad does happen when you're not in the vehicle, like a hit and run or a theft or something like that, something where you need that footage for vital evidence, you at least have peace of mind that the VIOFO has recorded that incident. It also supports 4 terabytes of external SSD storage, allowing up to 3 weeks of footage. And it also has really fast download speeds, so if there was to be an emergency or you needed that footage really quickly, using Wi-Fi 6 connectivity, you can download a 1-minute video in 10 seconds. We definitely feel better knowing that our trips are being recorded, just in case the worst were to happen. And when we leave Ronnie, we know that it is going to be recording any events while we're out of the vehicle. So if you want to try VIOFO, the link is in the description. Thank you so much, VIOFO, for sponsoring this week's video. Right, now back to the Highlands. So we left you at the bottom of the Applecross Pass on the mainland last week. We were really struggling to find a park up, and we ended up deciding to just drive all the way around the peninsula and get back to the main road that would then take us to Skye. The drive along the coast was absolutely outstanding, guys. It is part of the North Coast 500 way, and yeah, it was just out of this world. Such beautiful scenery. For a stretch of it, you could see the Isle of Skye, which is an island that goes sort of next to Skye. It was a long drive, very windy, but yeah, just one of the most beautiful drives I think we've ever done. Again, this place I think is just my favourite, and I just love that it's in the UK, you know? We're not having to drive to Europe to see this incredible stuff. Obviously, if you're from overseas, it's a bit more of a trip for you, but if you can come to the Highlands, guys, it is so worth it. It is just, it's more than I ever dreamed of.
Yeah, just driving along the coast there, along the narrow road, around the gentle bends, around the edge of some of the rock faces there, looking out to sea and the islands. It was absolutely astonishing. Probably, yeah, the finest drive I've ever done as well. It was absolutely mind-blowing, like a dream. I can see why people go out of the way to visit Applecross and go up there, because it's absolutely astonishing.
But yeah, there was not that many places to park up. I think we saw a couple that were right sort of on the tops, part of the NC 500. They were kind of quite full of campers already, even at this time of the year. So we decided to just keep going, and then we found just a lay-by to sleep in. I mean, it wasn't just a lay-by, it was still very beautiful. Everywhere is so beautiful. Well folks, Skye is already looking absolutely incredible. I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't think it was going to be quite so mountainous. I didn't think it was as mountainous as the mainland. I don't know why, but yeah, very beautiful. A waterfall, quite a big waterfall actually.
So we're visiting the north first and the east of Skye. And that's before we head west and south to visit that part of Skye, because after that we're going to be getting the ferry back to Malig on the mainland.
Just seen our first eagle. I'm pretty sure it was. There was a load of people parked up with binoculars as well. It flew over the van. There was no way I had time to film it, but there are eagles on the Isle of Skye. I think on the mainland as well, but that was cool. It had like bright yellow legs and feet, and it was massive. It didn't look like any other bird of prey that I've seen, although Benny did just say, "Is that a heron?"
Massive.
He is driving. So we're just coming into Portree, and in the very distance you can see the Old Man of Storr poking up. That is, it looks absolutely insane from here. We're going to be walking up there, so yeah, very excited to see it up close. Okay, we are here. The views have been amazing getting up here. And what a day to be walking up to the top there. Okay, so it's £5 for 6 hours or £7 for 12 hours. I don't think we're going to need 12 hours. I'm going to get 6 hours. I think it's about an hour and a half or 2 hours to walk up there. So 6 hours should be enough, I think. And we're going to eat before we go, so.
Sausage sandwich time. Need some fuel for this walk.
Sausage sandwiches have been consumed.
We are fueled up.
They were very good. We have our matching coats on.
Nothing can stop us.
Slightly embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Why did we buy matching coats?
It's just because we're a team, that's why.
We bought them because they were on offer, guys.
They were. They had the highest hydrostatic head rating and the lowest price of all the coats available, so it was a logical choice.
So there's a load of space to park.
Not for us though.
Yeah, you can't use this car park for the campers, but I think it's going to be busy, guys. It's a Saturday, it's sunny. I think there's going to be a lot of people up there.
We'll have a lot of people to share the finest view in the UK with.
Okay, we've got two choices, guys. We've got strenuous or moderate. But the moderate one only goes to there, whereas the strenuous one goes right to the top. So I guess we might as well just go Are you ready for some strenuous?
We're going to have to do strenuous.
Do you think that sausage sandwich is going to get us up there?
I think it's going to throw us up there.
Guys, I need to build up some strength. I'm so unfit. This is a killer. Oh my God, we've got so far to go.
So the reason I said this was the finest walk in the UK was because in that Ramblers book that I bought the other week in a previous episode whilst we were in Fort William, it said that this is the finest view in the UK, in their opinion. And the Old Man of Store is part of a 19-mile long cliff that stretches through Skye. So it's a really long cliff face that this is sort of the pinnacle of, the highlight of, I suppose you'd say.
I know we didn't film it, guys, but we went kind of halfway up Ben Nevis last week. This is harder. Oh my goodness me. Beautiful though.
This is a fine view already. Still only part of the way up there. Got the old man, and that's the needle. Just having a moment, just take it all in, bask in it.
What do you reckon, Benny?
It's brilliant. It's epic, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very, very grand. It's so much better when you get up here. I mean, obviously it's absolutely incredible to see it from lower down, but when you're up in the rocks, it's just something else, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
Because obviously you get to see the actual shape of the rocks as well. It looks very different from down there. But so this behind us is the needle, and then the old man is just poking up just there.
And not only have you got these incredible ancient sculptures that have been carved over millennia, but you've got an incredible view right behind it as well.
It's unbelievable.
Like two separately incredible things going on right now, so it's quite overwhelming.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's sort of just like, how do you take this in? It's so grand.
And it's so quiet here as well.
Yeah.
It's really peaceful.
There are quite a few people, but it's not too bad.
I think we've timed the weather well.
Yeah.
There's no wind at all. The sun's out.
So from up here you can see the Isle of Rona and Raasay, and you can actually see Applecross and the Applecross coastal path that we did the other day. Yeah. It's just the views are insane.
You can kind of follow with your finger the whole coastal path that we drove the other day.
We are nearly at the end. We are going to walk, not up where that guy's walking, but this hill. I think there's an even better view from up there. I think we might be able to see across and see both rocks and obviously the view out to the islands. So let's head over there now. In fact, should we have some chocolate first?
Yeah.
It's chocolate time. Oh, chocolate. Are you having some of this chocolate, or is this all for me?
I'm having some, don't you worry.
Oh, it's like frozen solid.
I'm going to stand in the sun.
Yeah, why are we stood in the shade?
Drink the joy that ether makes. You change it with your song. Use the movements you create, the laughter you have formed. There's potential in the
fine view.
Oh my.
Certainly is a fine view.
That is crazy. That has to be the finest view I've ever seen.
I wonder how many miles there is that we can see.
What about that, guys? That's crazy.
They say the art is child.
Are you ready to leave?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to leave this insane view.
This is a view. Wow. But we should probably start making our way down. The sun has just passed behind the mountain here and it's dropping in temperature, so.
I no longer can feel this hand. This is just one of the best things I've ever seen. And yes, I do keep saying that about absolutely everywhere we go. But it's true. It just keeps getting better and better.
We've got such a great view here, it's almost like seeing it on a map, you know. You can almost see like the shape of Raasay and Rona and then the mainland there. It's almost like as close as you could get to a bird's eye view, isn't it, without being in the air. Incredible. I know it's kind of obvious, but I'm just taking that in. That's what I'm taking in right now. Well, it's just a chance to have a glimpse at the actual scale of things, isn't it? Because when you're like walking around or driving, you just see what's in your immediate vicinity. But here, you've got a chance to see the actual real life scale of the land we live on. And that's pretty mind-blowing, I think.
What snacks have you got?
Some crisps.
Let's get some
Orange
vitamins.
as well.
Oh, nice.
Bit of beige, a bit of orange.
Right, well, we are heading back to Portree now because we want to have a look around the town tomorrow, and there's definitely not enough time to do that today, so we need to find somewhere to stay the night. We think we found somewhere on Park for Night. It's next to a restaurant and maybe a candle factory or something, or a candle shop. I think it's £10 for the night, and I think there's a tap. So we are going to give it a go. And we may well stay there tomorrow night as well, so that we've got the full day in Portree tomorrow. I had a little look around the gift shop in here. They're selling like local whiskies and pretty cool t-shirts and some of the candles from that candle shop and a few different bits and bobs. I think there might be a cafe here as well, but it's closed. I think that's the cafe, isn't it? But guys, what a place. Oh my goodness. I don't care if it's touristy. It's touristy because it's so great. Absolutely highly recommend coming to the old manor store. So good. So we were just driving through Portree and I looked down into the harbour and there's some camper vans parked, and I remembered that I did see there was parking here for campers, so we've come here instead of the candle shop. As we've just pulled into this car park, there is a Morrison's van, like a delivery van, parked here, and a queue of cars waiting to pick up their shopping. I guess places like this where there's not really any big supermarkets. There is a Co-op here, but they're obviously doing their big shop online and then you just queue up and get your shopping. The last time we saw a big supermarket was Fort William. We've seen like a couple of small Co-ops, but that's it. Anyway, this seems pretty good. 1 minute, it says no overnight parking of caravans or motorhomes. And then it says cars, vans and motorhomes over there, but then these spaces say caravan. I don't understand why it says that when it says these are bays for camping. Okay, let's have a look, guys. It literally says on a sign there, look, camper vans and motorhomes, so
Yeah.
that must be fine. We just need to go and pay, and the machine is over there.
Cool.
But it's a cool spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right next to the harbour.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And there's like some boats just here, so. Oh, okay. Maybe this is not the place we're going to stay because it says maximum 12 hours. So I'm wondering if it's like daytime parking for campers. But anyway, yeah, you can only pay for 12 hours. So that's not going to work, is it? Such a shame. It's a really cool spot. Okay, so it says maximum 12 hours. So it looks like we are going to be going to the candle shop.
Okay.
We can walk from there tomorrow. Hopefully we can stay there for 2 nights. But it would have been cool to stay here because look at this.
Behold this sacred sight, hiding in plain sight. Observe your own pattern.
Cool, so it's just £10 and I think we just go into the restaurant there and pay.
Cool.
Hiya. Are we alright to stay in a camper?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can head through to the restaurant and just at the podium, they'll get you in there.
Okay, brilliant, thank you. Blooming heck, it is so cold. I've got the heating on, so it should warm up in here pretty soon. So you go and pay in the restaurant and it's a pizzeria. It looks very nice in there. I think we're going to go over there later and have a drink, but we're not feeling like pizza tonight. We want something massive and stodgy for dinner, and they don't have vegetarian lasagna, which is a real shame. So yeah, we're going to cook in here and then we're going to head over there for a drink. But it's £10 a night. You just go in, you pay, and they give you like a sort of paper receipt thing that you put in your window. And we've paid for 2 nights. It means we can walk into Portree tomorrow and have a good look around. So that's nice, and yeah, stay here again tomorrow night.
Good morning, everybody. We had a pleasant sleep at this pizzeria last night. We did go in and have some nice drinks in there. But today we are off to Portree, the largest main town of the Isle of Skye. It's a Sunday morning, so I think there's going to be lots of lovely little shops open in there and beautiful sights for us to enjoy. So I think we'll be setting off shortly, if Emily's ready.
Yeah. I need a shower. So we had a look on Park for Night because that also shows like facilities and stuff. And there's a hostel that has showers, but it has such bad reviews just for the hostel that, I mean, it says it's had bed bugs and stuff. I don't really want to have a shower there. But I saw that there was a leisure centre, so I phoned them up and you can pay to have a shower there. So. And it's a bit cheaper than the hostel. The hostel was £5 for a shower each, which I think is a lot just for a shower.
As well.
Yeah, and I think from the reviews, it seems like that it's a timed shower. Whereas I'm guessing in the leisure centre, it's not going to be timed. And hopefully it'll be clean and hot and stuff. So yeah, we're going to head in, have showers, and then explore a bit of Portree. I think we're going to try and find some food today because we haven't actually eaten out yet because we've just kind of been in the sticks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we've been here 2 weeks.
yeah,
almost.
but yeah, it'd be nice to try to find some sort of Scottish food. There's a traditional soup called Cullen Skink that I really want to try. It's like smoked fish and potatoes and cream, I think. Sounds quite rich, but I really want to try it. I don't know if we're going to find it today.
So it's not just a pizzeria here, it's actually a community hub. It also has a cinema and like workshop rooms. It has a shop selling Isle of Skye candles. and they're selling artwork and other things in there as well. It seems like they're quite community based and they want to encourage local business and creative people to exist on Skye and not feel like they have to leave the island to help the economy here. So that's a really positive thing.
And yeah, it's nice because this morning Benny popped over there to have a coffee. He said we went over and had a drink last night. If you are coming here, it is quite a good park up. And then I think it's about a 25-minute walk into Portree. So it's not really too far. And we have seen that there is a water tap. We're going to ask if we can use that tap later because we are now totally out of water again. And I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of facilities on this island. We've seen like 2 campsites and I don't even know if they're open, so.
Time for a shower.
That was amazing. Oh, I feel like a different person. They were great showers, oh my goodness. I did get plunged into darkness about 7 times because it's like on a sensor and they just wouldn't come back on. So I was just in the dark, which was quite creepy. But yeah, it's like in a school. So if you are here, £4 per person, obviously not timed, really powerful, really hot. Right, it's time to explore Portree. It has just started raining actually. It's just like spitting a little bit. We're kind of in cloud today. We did wake up and it was sunny, but now 'tis cloudy. So we're back down by the harbour again. And there's more signs that we didn't see yesterday that says no overnight parking for campers. But one of the vans that we pulled up next to yesterday is still there, so maybe they've got a ticket. Who knows? Anyway, there is a toilet emptying point here. You pay contactless £3. It's pretty good that they offer that. I like that it's available if you need it. Another cool van.
I would like to sing my song to the waterfall. So we'll walk through rain and forest to find that sacred place waiting for us. So stay for a short while, hear the water.
I feel like I'm in some sort of walking food coma.
Yeah, that was generous.
Oh
Brilliant.
my goodness.
Got a lot for your money in that place.
I just want to go to bed. I had mac and cheese with vegetarian haggis,
I'd eat goat's cheese, flatbread, with coleslaw and salad.
but you had like 3 full goat's cheeses in
Yeah,
that flatbread.
there were like wheels of cheese in it.
3 full wheels. Oh my goodness. I am so tired now.
Value for money.
Yeah, it's pretty good in there. But to be honest, guys, most things seem to be closed. Although the Highland Cow shop is open, so we need to go and see that. And a really nice looking cafe that we saw online and is recommended is open, so we are going to go and get a coffee and probably some cake.
Either this is entirely staged or they've had a big party last night. And
That's
just
pretty
left it
weird.
there,
Look at that massive plate of sweets.
untouched.
It's pretty here, but I think we were spoiled by Plockton.
It has a salty seaside charm, that's for sure. It's got wonderful views, hasn't it? But yeah, I think it's just a bit, it's very quiet today because it's all a bit closed, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I was expecting, but I feel like, I don't know, it sort of feels a little bit run down. But maybe it's just because things are closed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's way more kind of vibing in the spring and summer months.
Yeah. But there are a few people about. There's definitely tourists about still, and I think it's only because Sunday is the day that they close things here for one reason or another. So I'm sure during the week there's a bit more to see whilst you're walking around.
as it trickles. Oh.
Not many palm trees.
There was a lot of palm trees in Plockton, weren't there?
That's what I mean. Could have got some
Oh,
salt.
that's so annoying. We really wanted to go to this health food shop to get some more tea. And they're closed as well. I am slightly regretting paying for 2 nights parking here now. Because I feel like we could just head off and go somewhere else. Well, we could still do that, couldn't we?
We could.
But I think we're going to go to a cafe that looks really, really lovely and get a coffee, maybe get a cake. Because I feel like I need some sort of help currently after that mac and cheese and haggis. We haven't really succeeded on finding traditional Scottish foods. I think this
Not
restaurant
yet.
actually that we're walking past is supposed to be much more traditional food, but then it's like a lot of like venison, Angus beef, seafood. It's a lot of meat, and guys, it's really expensive. I don't think we can afford to eat there. Okay, so we've just been into a pretty old school kind of sweet shop and got some whiskey flavoured tablet, which tablet is a bit like fudge, but it's like crumbly. And I'm really looking forward to trying it, especially because it's whiskey flavoured. 1 minute, I don't even like whiskey, what am I talking about? I think with the sweetness, I think it'll be good. But it's basically just sugar and milk, I think. Not good for you. It'll get you up a mountain though, guys. Well, we found a very nice gift shop called Or, but I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, I think we've kind of seen everything. We're going to keep having a wander around and see if we can find anything else to look at. Benny, I think you're supposed to put your bottle under it.
I'm such a flipping ruffian, aren't I? Put that in there.
I'll hold it. We got
Put it in the gift bag. Oh, wet sleeve now.
Don't waste that beautiful Scottish water.
Oh, that is nutritious. Tastes like Nessie.
Okay, well we're back at the candle shop. I keep calling it that. The Candle Company restaurant car park where we are parked. And we were thinking of actually leaving, and I went and asked if we could fill up our water outside. And I noticed a little poster that they've only actually just put up for a band playing in there tonight at the theatre called Trip. We went and asked about it, and apparently it's a traditional Scottish folk band. And there's 2 other artists on before them. So we're going to go watch them. So that's really exciting. It's going to be so nice. What a
Perfect,
change.
isn't it? I've really
Yeah.
fancied seeing some live music.
Yeah.
So this is ideal.
We're actually just going to go for a walk because the gig starts at 7:30 and I think it's about 3 o'clock. There's this forest walk behind where the van is parked. So that's pretty handy. You wanted to use that instead of the mic
It's quite a good
cover.
muffler, isn't it?
Feels really weird here. Dead forest. It's absolutely beautiful. There's so much moss, like really thick moss, and heather and mushrooms, and it's just very, very beautiful. It really feels like some sort of fairy world. It's a few hours later. Benny's had a gigantic nap. We've
Needed
eaten dinner and we're just waiting to go into the gig, which is in about 40 minutes. But I thought we should just try some of this. It is whiskey flavoured tablet, and on the front it just says sugar, milk, butter. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to eat all of this. It was £2.36. To be honest, it doesn't have the best ingredients. I think that it would have been nicer if we could have found like more of a locally homemade one or something. Would you like to do the honours, Benny, and open it?
Okay.
I think a passing crow might be getting the rest of this, guys. I just really wanted to try it. Are we just eating it like a chocolate bar?
How else do you eat it?
I don't know, I feel like you should cut it up. Okay. It kind of smells like a swimming pool.
It smells vanilla-y, I think.
I'm not getting that at all. It smells like... Maybe it's
Does it
the
have
alcohol.
vanilla in it?
Maybe. It smells like chlorine-y to me. Yep. Milk, sugar and butter. It is quite nice.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's like fudge.
It's like fudge. I think I prefer fudge. I like the texture of fudge better. This is a little bit hard and crumbly. But there is a certain greatness about it.
It's incredibly sweet.
That'd get you up Ben Nevis, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Blimey. Okay, it's gig time. Let's go see this band. I think they're called Trip. I'm very excited to hear some traditional Scottish music.
Yeah, let's go trip out.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was so good.
I could
have listened to that for ever.
They can really play. I do not know how they play that.
Yeah,
how they play
so
like
technical and like so
incredible,
so
it?
fast and yeah, just absolutely amazing. I'm so glad we saw the poster this afternoon and could come to it.
Perfect. I was really hoping we'd get to see some live music. And they were incredible.
Awesome. Right. Okay, we're back in the van, obviously. That was just amazing. Benny was just saying the only time we've really seen that sort of music is at festivals, and it's really, really loud and really far away, and there's like loads and loads of people in the way. So it was awesome that we had front seats there. Yeah, just a lovely thing to do, really. They did sell merch, they sold CDs, but we don't actually have a CD player. So we'll buy their music online and listen to it online. So we are having some cheese and tomato on toast because we are really hungry. And then tomorrow we are heading further north into the Trottenish Peninsula towards Uig. I'm really sorry if I'm not pronouncing these places properly. We are going to visit another very, very special place that I have been looking forward to for a very long time and very excited about. Oh, that looks good, Benny. Thank you.
I just had a look at the forecast, and one of the forecasts, as we know there's different sites with different forecasts for some reason, one of them says that it's going to snow within the next 3 days. It's going to snow. It's going to like minuses, maybe up to -3. The other forecast says that it's going to just rain and hail. So, but it's pretty unreliable anyway, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm up for some snow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out VIOFO in the description, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it. It really helps our channel. See you next week.
Answering only to the sun, listening always to the song, the quietest question.